Leinster vs Northampton, the controversial no-try that left fans in shock. In a nail-biting finish to the Champions Cup semi-final, a cloud of mystery hangs over the decision made by referee Pierre Brousset and his team of French officials, including TMO Chouil-Trainini, not to award a crucial try to Leinster with just a minute left on the clock. The tension was palpable as Ross Byrne reached for what could have been a match-winning score against Northampton, but the official's decision left players and fans alike scratching their heads. As the clock ticked down to 79 minutes, Leinster's Josh van der Flier made a valiant attempt to score, only to be tackled and have the ball ripped from his grasp by Northampton's Alex Coles in what many believed was an illegal move. The ball then bounced off a retreating Northampton player and rolled tantalizingly close to the try line, where Byrne managed to touch it down. However, the officials ruled against the try, citing that Byrne was on the ground and hadn't gotten to his feet, thus not entitled to play the ball. But was that really the reason? Or did they think there was a knock-on involved? The lack of clarity, compounded by the officials communicating in French without any referee links, only added to the confusion. Despite the controversial call, Brousset did award Leinster a penalty and sent Coles to the sin bin for his infringement. This raised eyebrows, as many, including Leinster's prop Rabah Slimani, felt there was a strong case for a penalty try given the circumstances. Slimani expressed his bewilderment, stating, "I don't understand the decision because if it's a penalty and a yellow card, I don't know why it's not a try. That's the ref's decision, but it's hard to accept." Slimani, who has had his share of disagreements with Brousset over scrummaging interpretations, reflected on the disappointment of losing such a crucial match. "This was my first Champions Cup semi-final, and it's heartbreaking. Last year, I lost a Challenge Cup semi-final to the Sharks in a similar fashion. It's tough because we trained hard and prepared well, but we lost by just 3 points. That's what stings the most." He acknowledged that while the team lost some focus in defence, they never stopped putting in the effort during the second half. "We were very close at the end, and it's hard for the team, but that's the reality of the game." When asked about the team's nerves, Slimani responded, "I didn't feel that. Last year's semi-final against Northampton was very close, and this one was too. It's normal to feel a bit nervous, especially after a shaky start where they scored a lot of points. Losing by 3 points is incredibly disappointing." Now, Leinster faces the daunting task of regrouping for the URC, their last chance to secure a trophy after 4 long seasons without silverware. Slimani remains optimistic, stating, "The season isn't over, and we still have the opportunity to win the URC this year. It's been a while since Leinster lifted a trophy, so we need to stay focused on that." He added, "It's not pressure, it's just that we have one target now. We are disappointed not to make the Champions Cup final, but our focus must shift to the URC. We've had a strong season there, and we need to keep that momentum going." Reflecting on the tense moments during the match, Northampton's director of rugby, Phil Downson, shared his thoughts on the situation. "I was thinking that if they score here, it feels cruel. Sport can be unfair, and that's part of its beauty. But to lead the whole game and potentially lose it in the last minute due to a referee's decision. It's all very intricate and subjective. If we had lost that, I would have been devastated for the players who worked so hard." As the dust settles on this dramatic encounter, one thing is clear: the world of rugby is filled with highs and lows, and the quest for glory continues for both teams.